Hello everybody, welcome to Hiveswap. My name is DanielAKA and thank you for joining me. So, this is a game this has popped up here on Steam within the past couple of days as of this recording. And it looks kind of interesting. It looks like it's a combination of point-click adventure and RPG and such there. This is from the MS Paint Adventures, from what I understand. I've got some friends that are extreme fans of this. So I figured I've got to give this a let's play for them. I think this looks interesting. Also, kind of 90s conspiracy theory-esque and stuff. Let's go ahead and just drop right into this. Woof. Woof woof. Aliens. Okay. Joey, your name is... Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. This looks cool. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and the teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath. Let the uncertainty slip into the toothy, arm-waggling darkness and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside the town of Hauntwich. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, semi-orphan, dancer of multiple schools, and an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Speaking of, that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive you're only not thinking about right now, might be headed back outside where your little brother is. You gotta warn him! Alright, so it is completely point and click. Look! It's easy to make, your very own cake or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does? Honestly? People with moms, you guess? Okay. Okay, we're gonna make a quick... I can do this later. Alright. November. Look. The 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. And don't know what it is. Ain't the birds, it sure as heck ain't the hogs. Let's do this. Let's drop that music volume down pretty good for us here. There we go, that sounds good. Alright. Look. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing, but you haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet's fun, but tap's also fun, in a different kind of way. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master the respect of your teachers, both, and the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shattering ball-up style to the world. Put on the shoes. You add the tap dance abilitech to your technique. Yep, those are the words that refer to those little concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Okay. Pardon me. Your babysitter gave this to you for your birthday. Joey, she says, this wizard's the best. He lives in his little wizardly orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He'll protect you. Look what he's doing right now. Your babysitter loves the wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. Alright. That's nice to know. I'm curious, do we have any help option or commands? We do not. Alright. Mom won this award around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's pretty. You got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you got to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem honestly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kind of hate your teachers sometimes. Yeah, I would too at that point. I mean, honestly. Yep. Let's see here. What else do we have? Should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. Yeah, I mean, it does help to have shelf things. These posters, they resonate so powerfully at the very core of your being. The animals, the magic, the power. They whisper in you in your dreams. Secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. Hint dropping much? Alright. Puppy surprise! It's having puppies. How many? That's the surprise! Puppy surprise! Puppy surprise! Arg, whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes where they stay safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. It's a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours every day unconsciously and hallucinating, usually while the majority of the other people on the continent are doing the same thing. Yeah, sleeping, I guess, is technically, yeah. You reach inside the expectant plush canine, and puppy surprise is having puppies! Yes, no one ever think to look for your precious diary key instead of plush mother dog, at least all your brother who is upset he didn't get one of the puppies. Jude can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you're comfortable leaving it in here with everything that's going on. So, yes. Grab the diary key. You think maybe just take your mom's heirloom. Just feeling deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. Bake. You'll have all out of baking stuff. Alright. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Ah, Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except of course precisely where she gets all her clothes, and how she manages to look so great all the time. That was from, yes, from, Nickelodeon. You can try at least some of those clothes, but what's a style montage with at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? Important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong to a style montage. Your walkie-talkie, half of a set. Your brother has the other half. Could come in handy. Feels a little light. Uh-oh. Yep, no batteries. You remember candlelights on the walkie-talkie when something else needed them, but you can't exactly remember what that something else was. You try to remember if Clarissa ever got any jams like this. You have so much in common. Knowing little brother, computer in your room, second-story bedroom, as much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. Her parents were around. She had a cool friend who was a boy but not her boyfriend. No monsters in the yard. That's probably the big one, the lack of monsters. Your modem always makes a mighty racket logging you on. Probably not worth riling up any hallway shakes to surf your sites right now. Not like there'd be much to see anyway. You're sure that Jude would have let you know if anyone in your web ring had updated their sites. Ah, the intranets. This is Sir Babby Patswater, your beloved Manthro chap. Manthro chap? I guess so. You tend to this toy. You tend to his fussy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a darling dream. To combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the ability of human animals. Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Bappy Patswater will have to end his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. Is that a flying thing outside? Breathe, Daniel, breathe! Lights! Alright, this half of the room. What do we have here? Flappity flap. Oh no, that's more enough of that. I agree. I mean, no. Just no. Star Adventure! Acorns and Shadows. Canadian Campfire Spookums. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in the fire, and then they tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. I guess you kind of focused on more on the framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever! It's just the best, just like you said. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works in a games company, even he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they've even come out. He runs off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside the game companies, but honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. You tend to ignore him and focus on more pleasant things, like the super cool poster! Second Mom Rules. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head forever, echoing like screams echo across still water. You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that disappears lines are filled, but you can only find a poster of the American box art. Ginger Rogers, gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer who's ever clattered gracefully across the screen, probably? No, wait. Definitely. Still kicking. The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with the monsters would probably be to shoot them. Or change their shape. Or both at once. She's cool. Pretty difficult to emulate. That's got to be a Metroid Samus thing. The story keeps happening. Just look at the childlike Empress. She sure looks pretty. She looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Never-ending story. Hot Steppin'! You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding brain burner of a smash hit, but you certainly like to someday. You really like this poster, but you can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. Wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. You hope so. Let's appreciate it. You give it a good hard stare. Yep, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It'd be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to appreciate it more. Rubik's Cubes! You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Let's try. Let's re-put the walkie-talkie batteries. You'll just take him back out. Okay, one more game for old time's sake first. She's probably fine. Green, red. Oh, look, the green button might not working. Well, nostalgia is satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. Oh well. Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. Charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you've just solved your first puzzle of many on what should be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brainbusters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It's just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care, though. You're counting it! Yes! Yikes, more of them? Gentrification is a real monster. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. Poor puppy. If that icky, snaky thing hurts her, well, you use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better. But she'd also be very angry. Right now, she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked Jude over and laughed, and then everything turned to monsters. Ah, memories. I wonder if they're imagining this. It'd be nice if those monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull fountain as you are. Unfortunately, that thing is probably monster chic. You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it mean? The past, the future? America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Looks like Jude scurried up to his treehouse to get away from that thing, unsurprisingly. He acts like it's his mission to control him up there, as if a goofy kid legitimately has any secret business of that sort. Outrageous. You're not allowed up there, he says. To which you reply, you'd rather step on a rake than set foot in his rickety little nerd hut. You school him so often, you really should be pulling in a teacher salary. Ooh, that's a burn there. Alright. So... Jude, are you there? Are you alright? Yes. Been covertly signaling status and requesting yours. Over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code. Over. Enemy agents everywhere. Over. What? Over. Someone confirm vis-a-vis your condition following enemy separate encounter. Over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross? Over. I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo, but thank you for asking. That was a close one. Great, was right. Over. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it chomping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. Might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving. Current location, yard crawling with Cryptid Vanguard. Over. Cryptid Vanguard? Missing a bit picture. Joey. Over. Okay, so maybe a little less obtuse then. Purely defensible posture, tactically suicidal. PDPTS. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. So do you mean, like, more monsters, or... Can't discuss on unsecured channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to Antares class conspiracy cascade. Over. What? Over. Relieve you're talking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? No going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, Dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust critical on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over. I do trust you. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to do? No. Your current position not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic. Joey. Over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of the bedroom. Go up the stairs. Highest room in the house. Over. I know where the attic is, Jude. It's just a weird suggestion. I don't know. Attics are probably a pretty good place if you have monsters invading. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from a treehouse lunatic brother? Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Okay, look, just shut up, okay? I'll just sneak up there, lock the door, and you can... call our babysitter. Too late to reach her at her lab. Working day, long hours. Done. Over. Oh, no, you're right. Agreed on both counts. Babysitter, a capable strifer, could help tip scales. Might also help convince you to get to safety. Jude, I'm gonna go for the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. What weapon? Do you mean my old weapon? What for? Serpent swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them with a flashlight? Don't blame me for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where weapon is? Over. Yeah, it's in the closet. Understood. All set then. Over. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap! Over. Yeah, well, I guess you are... I guess I'll have to take your word about this. You are sure about this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over. Over and out, squirt. Well. This is going to be interesting. This is the 11th of November. Something else going on. You don't want to leave without writing what could be your last words ever in your diary. Exciting stuff could happen to you once in a green moon. Or is it blue? You're too excited to think about colors now. I know you're definitely not just stalling for excuses to avoid going out facing the beast. Okay, diary. Diary? There's a diary somewhere. Where is the diary? What do you hope to be a veterinarian? Then you can be the one caring for fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them in the hall and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge, say you're here on professional medical business, and then they'll have to take the hike, not you. Alright, where is the diary? The goal of this game is to get 4 of your color circles in a row before your opponent who's trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. Alright. A prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here. Well, all the ones you'd happen to own are here. You can spend all day listening to them. There's Bubsy, there's... I'm just thinking Bubsy make you feel a little queasy. Do you think you'll stop there? You might go down for... You might go lie down for a bit, actually. She came with 5 puppies, but you gave 2 away to make room for other stuff. You don't know anyone else who's got 5. Some kid at school's got 4 in hers. She wouldn't chef about it for a week. You're not one to brag, but yeah, you walked with a little spring in your step for a while, even after birthing that quintet of pups. Maybe you 5 puppy people are just cut from a different cloth. Okay. Where is diary? Diary. It's gotta be here somewhere. Diary. I like this artwork. Your representative got you this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important, so I think you'll leave it here for now. Really bust you up if something happened to it. Okay. Close. Mouse. All right. Kitties. You couple looks on the subject of tap dancing, but the preferred hop stepping of the unpretentious working class has always been snubbed by the elite. You do a few tips from Twirl and Merlin. You're the start and finish showcase to the wizard themed dancing. This is one of the Pyromancer's hot steps. Yep, tight class every Saturday morning. Your babysitter usually drives you unless, you know, she's not feeling it. It is Saturday morning. You attempt to unlock the junior veterinarian's medkit with your diary key. You fail because this is clearly the key to your diary. Also because the medkit is already unlocked. But what you mean there's actually no lock on it. You didn't actually attempt to do this. Nice. Okay. Something somewhere. Notice you haven't changed positions. So I'm gonna wipe my diary before I go, just in case. Grandma Admiro. Well-maintained war journal hallmark of espionage game. Proud of you, sis. Over and out. Okay. Oh, is it right there? Yeah. She's been gone, but you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to, or bluer beauties. Is that little girl? She's destined for big things, big hopes, big fears, big worries, big loneliness. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew thinking like that? You really wish you knew. You usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you think today will be a different story. Maybe you should take the moment to record a note now. Just in this case, this is just in case this is your last chance to set down the final words before your tragedy demise at the hand of a horrible snaky thing. You unlock your diary. Nice! Juicy secrets, here you come! Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. You don't have much to record. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten, the key kicking off a casual cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13, 1994, Dear Diary. No, nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school to maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah, well, you know what I mean. Diary. So I don't have any friends I can actually call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. Guess it's better than calling them my web ring. These kids at school are jerks, though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil? Geez, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good. I can feel it. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. Woo! First day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. I can't believe I haven't, October 25th. I haven't recorded entries since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped into the house to drop off some more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss Mom. Frowny face, frowny face. If this is going to be your last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary. Forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kind of scared, but maybe also a bit excited? Question mark. Anyway, I can't talk now. There's a slime-cutting monster on the prowl, possibly hungry for kid meat too, so I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I've got to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. Satisfied you've done your duty vis-a-vis posterity in case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again. Save and sound. If writing a diary about tactics, please share. Over. I'm hanging up now. Not a phone. Over. Click dial tune. Can see you through window. You're making weird sounds with mouth. Over and out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that wraps up for this episode. We'll continue on the next episode where Joey's going to go out into the hallway. Man, that sounds less impressive than it probably would be. Well, I hope you have enjoyed. As always, my name is Daniel. Thank you for watching. You have a good day.